Hey, 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 it's Mikate. Thanks for joining me. Today's going to be another pretty relaxing stream, just playing a little bit of Honkai StarRail, seeing if we can get any further on any of the events, and maybe doing a couple of really short quests, just trying to maximize as much as possible any resources before the new update launches. So, here we go. Real quick, do my assignments and dispatch, and then we should be good to play some Calyxes. So, as far as these, I think I'm going to do a couple just for the credits. I am running low, unfortunately, as far as my team goes, and I know there's other ways to get them, but
existence is unity.
this is the fastest way,
Let's duel.
so we're going to go for it.
There's your reward. There's no reasoning with you bunch
And
anymore.
we will see how far we can get.
Those with a loaded gun, those who dig their own grave.
So I'm hoping today that we'll have enough
Bring it
to
on.
upgrade somebody.
Time's up.
Either
Set
add
in
another
position.
level on Boot Hill.
There's
I don't
more
know
to
that I
life.
have the resources for him necessarily at this precise
Pretty
moment.
good crowd today.
All will be swept
But
away by the
if I
wind.
do, which I actually might. I don't think I have the bullets, but
Keep up.
that's why we're playing Calyxes real quick.
Let's duel. There's your
See
reward.
how that goes. Honestly,
Attack.
Firefly.
Some value, I suppose.
There we go.
Everything burns to ashes!
Not that she'll do quite as well here as she often does, but
Firefly, fight!
she can at least take out a couple of our enemies. Even if she won't fully clear
Set
both
the
sides.
seas ablaze! Fight
Nice.
to live!
There we go.
Set the
So, like I
seas
said, she'll get
ablaze!
close, but if an enemy doesn't already have fire
Oh, you
weakness,
stand
she's
still.
not really able to clear them fully.
Bring it on.
Probably didn't need to use a
Time's
skill
up.
there either, but that's
There's
okay.
no reasoning with you. Those with a loaded gun, those who
Might
dig
as
their
well
own
go full
grave.
send sometimes, right?
This is more than a battle.
See. You know what?
Ready
Full
to lose
Volgo.
yourself? You can fight it or rock
She's
with
fun.
it.
I've got her decently leveled, so she plays nicely whenever I need anybody with a different element to slot in. Her lightning is usually helpful because it kind of covers my other weaknesses. Ooh, somebody actually is my characters. Alrighty, let's go ahead and see who we can actually potentially level up today. I'm thinking it's going to be either Boot Hill, who needs here, and we do have the resources for that, and then just a couple of these. So we should, I think, be able to get 8 bullets out of a single run. So we might do that. Otherwise, Gallagher... Well, I'm out of resources, so it doesn't make much sense to farm him. We'll do the HP increase and then leave it at that, because until next week I won't be able to do much more with him. So, Boot Hill it is, I do believe. And then Runmay uses the same resources as Gallagher, so neither of them, and I don't think I have anything for anybody else that is relevant or helpful. Other than Topaz, I suppose, but that'll take a while to get her anywhere close to any of the other characters, so I'm thinking we go for Boot Hill and try and get him fully crowned. Even though, or at least get him another minor trace. Just additional improvement is always good, and especially his HP could be better, and then that'll unlock the break effect as well, which is very helpful. So let's go see how many of his bullets we can get in a single round, and however many rounds we're able to eke out today. This is one of the locations I have a couple treasures left too. So probably one of these days I'll do a video on trying to hunt down the rest of those. Should be a good time. Lots of running around and exploring. And I do believe that we'll be able to sub in somebody else here today real quick. Okay, so let's do Gallagher since there are enemies with fire weakness. His break ability is super helpful. No, my Gallagher, not somebody else's. Even though he doesn't necessarily have all the perfect gear yet, that way we can get a little more used to using him with this team comp, because I am not quite 100% yet on my turn order. But I also think he needs just different gear so that he can keep up with everybody else who is so fast.
Eternal. Every petal and all will be swept away by the wind.
Let's see.
Let's duel.
I'll have him at least shoot one of these guys so that way.
Attack!
Until everything burns to ashes!
In happy mode, as it were. Okay, so this will make him unhappy, but Firefly should immediately get another turn. So if she takes out both of these guys, that should work great. Delightful. And then I think this should take out the rest of the if we're lucky. Ah,
Firefly Type 4 in position.
okay. Probably gonna loop that same strategy because it works pretty decently well. So, let's see how many rounds we can get out of it before they auto kill her. Yep, there it is.
Every petal in life's all will be swept away by the wind.
Okay though.
There's no reasoning with you bunching those with a loaded gun and those who dig their own grave.
Yeah, I'm still not sold honestly on Boot Hill on Calix's in particular, just because he does great damage when against a boss enemy. But here, I mean, you're kind of underutilizing him on purpose,
Yeah.
which is fine, but
In the mood for another
unfortunate.
beating?
So
Fight to live!
it just feels a little bit sad.
Sets the
Really,
seas
yeah, you're kind
aflame!
of taking his talents and just like he can shoot if you're lucky and have enough energy regen.
This is more than a battle.
Realistically, one person every 2 rounds, and then he's got his main attack, which is very strong, but only if they have the right weakness already, or if you can apply it
Sets
with
the
his
seas
other
ablaze!
attacks. So
Don't worry, this one's on
he
me.
has an unfortunate failing against the lower level enemies who just don't quite
Fight to live!
have enough health for him to be relevant, which sounds
All you
terrible.
stand still.
But in Simulated
duel.
Universe, he does a lot better
There's
because
more to life.
more bosses there. But yeah, here he does okay.
Step up, let's see ya.
Really just want to have you. There we go.
Sets the seas ablaze!
Take care of these. And then I'm thinking we do Gallagher.
Nice like a good
Just for
brew.
fun.
My friends, indulge yourselves!
Fight to live!
We can go on maze, back to,
Every petal in life all will be swept away by the wind.
and the resistance penetration, that's always helpful. Let's see.
Sets the seas
Yeah, I'm not gonna
ablaze!
get second move here. That's okay. Energy regen is nice though. So at least it's
Waiting in line for a bullet? Bring it on!
Some value, I suppose. Eternal.
he does decent damage on his own even without a weakness break, especially when paired with Gallagher, but it's just unfortunate that we fall a little bit short without a really solid support, I would say. For him.
Existence is unity.
All of you stand still. Let's duel!
Because Yeah, he really does just need his
Those with a loaded gun,
bullet.
those who
And
dig
his
their own
bullet does
grave.
decent damage, honestly, just using him as a character with
Attack!
that setup isn't
Until
terrible.
everything
Just maxing
burns
his
to
bullets out
ashes!
and then using
Set
it,
the seas
almost
ablaze!
using him as a support character, even in these low level fights where he can pause action on specific enemies.
Fight
It works okay, but I also think this team currently is very fire heavy just because of how
Set
we
the seas
set
ablaze!
things up with
Don't worry, this one's on me. Bring it on!
combo that we've got going here
Time's up!
between
There's no reason in those with a loaded gun, those
Firefly
who
and
dig their own
Gallagher.
grave.
Both of them
Grace
do
and elegance.
decent break damage. I won't say good damage necessarily for Gallagher. He does decent. Again, have completely the wrong gear on him currently, so he's doing his best with what I've given him, which just isn't great.
Life's like a good brew, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
He really is geared pretty much exclusively towards weakness break right now.
It ain't over.
And most of that is coming from, rather than the gear itself, actually the, his link rope
Set the
and
seas
his
ablaze!
other paired artifacts.
Firefly Type 4 in position. Fight to live!
Every petal and all will be swept away by the wind.
All of you stand still. Let's duel!
There's more to life.
Huh. Probably should have thought that one through a little more. This is energy regen is decent.
Set the seas
That's
ablaze!
something. Could be a lot worse.
Fight to live!
Life's like a good brew, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
There's no reasoning with you, those with a loaded gun, those who dig their own grave.
Stupid clockheads are my least favorite enemy
Set
to fight
the
against
seas
here too.
ablaze!
They're fine if they're on their own. They're like mildly annoying. But if there are a pair of them and they essentially loop each other, it's kind of like the enemy is doing to me what I do to them with Firefly, and it's very upsetting. Which maybe I should take as a hint, but you know, it is what it is. If they didn't want me to do this strategy, they would have built her different, so I'm sure it's fine.
Every petal in life's all will be swept away by the
It's
wind.
just kind of one of those things where it's a
Eternal.
little bit annoying.
There's no reasoning with you bunch anymore, those
After a
with a
certain
loaded
point,
gun,
if you don't have your
those
ults
who dig
loaded,
their own
you're
grave.
kind of just doomed to a certain extent. There was one of the
Bring it
high-level
on.
fights, I believe, in Penacony had that
Like
set up with
fireflies
a
until
double
everything
blockhead
burns to
and then a whole
ashes!
bunch of the
Fight to live!
TV head guys who just essentially moved each other. And it was
There's
a
no
massive
reasoning with you
pain in the
bunch,
butt.
those with a loaded
Because
gun.
at that point I did
those
not
who
have
dig their own
Firefly.
grave.
I was running, or Run Me, honestly. I was probably running Boot Hill with Nat, Serval, and somebody
Set the
else.
seas ablaze!
Maybe Herda, depending on. No, it probably would have been Imaginary Trailblazer.
This is
But either
more than
way,
a battle.
Very
Fight
different team
to
comp,
live!
and it did not go great. I'll just say. Definitely took me a couple tries.
Set the seas ablaze!
There's no reasoning with you bunch anymore, those with a loaded gun, those who dig their own grave.
Fight to live!
Every petal and all will be swept away by the wind.
Life's like a good my friends. Indulge yourselves!
Firefly type will set the seas ablaze! Fight to live! Set the seas ablaze!
Well done. Okay, no more boot hole. That's alright. Let's see. Moment of truth. How many bullets were we actually able to get? Okay, 5 base, and then let's see how many can we synthesize. It's probably got to be a fair number. Not like a ton, but I would expect we should get up to pretty darn close to 14 total. Yeah, looks like it. Perfection. Of course, we don't have the credits to level him, which is an unfortunate failing. That's okay. We will go and do some quests real quick here. This should help a little bit. And then we can also get you got anything in the mail? Ooh. Just daily check-in rewards. That's not actually that exciting. Alright. Well, we should at least have something new in my travel log. That's very interesting. Ah, I see. New cyclical extrapolation. Gotcha. Well, we'll go do that. That should get us some credits at least by doing all of this. So that will be a decent option. Plus, we'll get the opportunity to try and shoot for some more relics, and we'll get some more upgrade gear. And as always, those stellar jades are very nice. So let's go see what we can get. Alright. Cirrus. Let's see. Definitely fire, lightning. We'll probably bring Boot Hill just for funsies. Honestly, probably not a need to change up the team lineup. Let's just take a look at the initial equations. Yeah, hunt, abundance, destruction. Perfect. Absolutely perfect for this team. So let's get going. We're gonna start on threshold protocol 0, and then we can raise it if it turns out to be too easy. But hoping for a relatively quick run, and this is good. Physical characters. Let's go abundance. Increase incoming healing. Extra debuffs go away. Super helpful, especially for Firefly. She does that to herself quite often, and everybody can heal themselves with Gallagher's ability. And Dewdrop, and then additional damage equal to 36% of their current HP. That is solid for this crew. They're actually running decently high in terms of HP.
There's more to life.
I'm not even gonna bother with her still. Seems sad.
Waiting in line for a bullet.
So we're just gonna. It's not worth activating her either and using the health drain, just because we're gonna basically one-shot these guys. At which point,
Stand in position.
no point, because she won't regen her health in time for it to make any kind of a difference. Ooh, perfect. Gotta love that action advance. I do typically, in Simulated Universe, go for either the hunt, or on occasion, I'll do either abundance or destruction. So honestly, these blessings as starter sets are perfect. Nice. When it provides healing. Okay. Delightful. Excellent. Okay, so we're gonna have to regen our characters, our team lineup a little bit, just to make that have the most effect. Let's do, you know what, we're gonna do the speed increase because we are not likely to get our HP below 50%, but Firefly heals herself an awful lot. So that will increase her looping capabilities, which is always helpful. So let's just switch up the party contents. We are gonna want Ronmei first. No, Gallagher, Ronmei. Yeah, if I'm sticking Gallagher on heals, which I probably will be most consistently, but not always. And it's not that big of a boost. So I think it's Gallagher needs to be in place, switched with Boot Hill. And then Ron May will switch with Boot Hill again. And then we'll keep this lineup. Because I think we want to boost Firefly as much as possible because she's going to have our most number of turns just based on the current buffs we've got. Alright, let's go to an adventure domain. We usually tend to do decently well. Ah, this one. This one Firefly excels at. So, if you're ever looking for a character just to take everybody out, here, it's Firefly. Because she just kind of hops and skips and jumps all over very quickly, and the trotters don't really notice her from above. Which, because I have tried to do this challenge with other characters, and it does not go well. Okay, that's at least moderately helpful. Maybe. Every 6 turns. Perfect. Yeah, I don't need to boost HP as much as I need an extra turn every 6 turns. That is gonna be a 10 out of 10. For every 1% of crit rate, okay. Increase the charge value. Nice. We don't have a ton of crit rate, but we've got enough, so that will help. Nullify all damage received except for DOT until after they're attacked. Can't be debuffed for 3 turns. That could be helpful. Do I have any curios that are of any use? Does it include weighted curios? I didn't read that closely. Alright, we're gonna go with the destructible objects one. The other one makes me a little bit nervous. Oh no, we can't do that. Okay. I guess we're doing this. This is somewhat helpful, but I don't want extra random propagation blessings, and I definitely don't want to slow down Firefly. That does not sound like a fun time. Let's go do an encounter. I like encounters. They're fun sometimes. Sometimes they're not fun at all. Let's see, is there anything? else around here? No. Sometimes they like to hide stuff, you know. You are grazing grass on the sun-baked earth when a bunch of beefy guys come your way. They are street bandits who wreak havoc wherever they go. They are followed by a team of mercenaries. "We're the last cowboys," shouts the leader, who flails his arms happily. The red ibis armbands indicate their submission to the royal family. You believe they are the royal bandits. Is that, like, a thing? Is royal bandits a thing? I guess it must be, but I'm not familiar. "Leave your gold and coins behind. We need funds to oil the development of the city. Generosity is in line with the cowboy's spirit." Scowling at the shameless bandits, you bite off the grass with your mouth. Aha! Attack.
Oh?
This is not going to be a very hard battle.
Detonate!
That was actually quite sad. That's okay. I will take an easy fight every time. Alright, we're gonna go 3-star. And we're gonna have to trade this one out at some point because it does nothing for us, but at least it's a 3-star. Okay, current failure rate is 15%. We can take that. Honestly, 35, let's go. Ah. Enter combat if fail. Better not.
Danger ahead. Ready yourself.
Thanks. I definitely didn't notice it. She is very sweet to warn us. It's very nice. Okay, I think we're gonna go for this one, because extra turns are always good. And probably... we will do this for a multiplier on Dewdrop, because that's very helpful, and we should be doing decent amounts of healing. And as far as our equations, no, not equations, we'll override a couple of blessings. For example, these ones, because they are not helpful in any case. Let's see. Abundance or destruction. What is this gonna get us? A little bit, but this one... oh no. Neither one will get us a full blessing. But I think the grit stacks will help. And then we'll go here, and we'll try and override this one into something useful. That's at least kind of useful-ish. Even though I don't think I'll stick with any of these, it's good to choose things that are helpful, just in case you do run out of credits. So, none of these are particularly helpful. Well, this is like kind of helpful-ish, technically, because I might use the skill that Gallagher has. But this is much more helpful, because it means we get a new blessing. Of course, it's not the most helpful one, but it's decent, so we will always take that.
Danger ahead. Ready yourself.
Yeah, you said.
Sound lingers.
Alright,
Locked and loaded.
we'll just
Firefly Type 4.
hit with Firefly.
Activate!
Existence is unity. Oh? Eternal.
Waiting in line for a bullet. Bring it on!
Let's see how much
Time's up.
far do we think?
Joining the battle.
Actually, a decent amount. Alright.
Attack!
Until everything burns to ashes!
And then we'll just
Fight
keep
to live!
looking. Nice. Okay, you should
Time to mix
restore
things up.
Thank
Firefly.
you. I will keep fighting.
Life's like a good brew, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
This is one of those rare cases where it's actually worth
In the mood
doing.
for another beating?
I will claim victory for myself. Set
I think
the
we're gonna go with
seas
that.
ablaze!
If she can break a weakness, she might get to go again. Which it looks like the answer is yes. Perfect.
Life's like a good brew, full-bodied and sweet. My friends? Indulge yourselves!
Every petal in life's all will be swept away by the wind.
There's no reasoning with you bunch anymore. Those with a loaded gun,
Our goal here is
those who dig their
definitely
own
gonna be
grave.
just to take as many
That's all you
wins
got?
as quickly as possible. Because I don't know that we could necessarily do the full weakness break, but on both of them.
I
guess
will
we'll
claim
see.
victory for
Oh,
myself.
I should have left him for
Fight
Firefly.
to live!
Let's duel.
She's gonna hit. super hard
Time's up.
anyway, so there's really no point in restoring for you. Ah,
Eternal.
it's a lot of damage you're doing. You don't deal damage, Rome. You should know
Set
better.
the seas ablaze!
The boost here, definitely
Bring it
a
on.
positive.
There's your reward.
Whoa, 156? That's a lot of damage from Boot Hill. Way higher than standard. Okay. Damage taken is distributed. You know what? I don't hate it, but I don't love it either. I mean, so either we go with this one or we go here and then switch out one of our other hunt blessings, which honestly might be the way to go. Just because this one is okay, it's helpful, but this could be way more helpful because critical boost, I'll have to remember. Crit rate by 6, critical damage by 12. That's really solid. We'll go with a sure thing. Better to get the overall blessing than to. Ew, these are all disgusting. Alright, well, we'll have to replace one of those, clearly. That's just not nice. Get out of here. Unhelpful. Okay, this is like almost better, but we're gonna have to try again. Because that's not, there's no point in that. This, on the other hand, much better. Increased dewdrop, perfect. 10 out of 10. Very helpful. Okay. I think we leave everybody else. Let's see. Alright, I think that's about where we're gonna go with, and let's see what else we get here. Not helpful, not helpful. That one actually is somewhat helpful. We'll go with that. Because we do consume a lot of skill points, typically, in a run. From Boot Hill and Ron May and everybody. That healing is helpful. Oh, randomly lose them? That's not great. We have to spend some more here. That's at least a little better. Of course, I don't have this one, so it would help me complete the collection. And I've got decent blessings already, so I probably won't need to overwrite anything. Honestly, this might be the way to go. We're gonna try it. Let's see if there's anything we can do to get rid of blessings first. I don't think there's really any overwriting we want to do. I guess we could try and overwrite this one a couple times. Maybe we'll even loop back to what we currently have. Regenerate energy, perfect. Just to try and ditch some of these so that later increase their speed by 30%. That's even better. I'll take that. Okay. So I don't think I can enhance any more realistically, but let's enter, I guess let's also enter a store domain. We can buy some things. Alright. Plus, regenerating the skill points is always helpful. Hello, Herda. Don't mind me. What have you got? Anything helpful? Enter auto battle? That seems like a terrible idea. No, don't need any of those. Let's see what blessings we can get though. Usually I have better luck here. Okay, so that will help with this. Otherwise, if we go too low level, can we get 2? We should be able to get 2. Weakness break, restore, perfect. And then this should help get. Plus it's just a solid increasing break damage. Nice. And that'll get us our blessing. Delightful. Let's go to our reward domain. As much as I like combat, sometimes this is fun. Ooh, plus we found a new thing. I love finding new things. Trotters! Yay! Let's go! Greatly increase their speed. Obtain an equation. I don't think I need equations. I'd rather have the blessings. I mean, I could technically
Some value, I
use some,
suppose.
but
Existence is
I
unity.
feel like a good idea.
Every petal and all will be swept away by the wind.
There's no reasoning with you bunch anymore. Those with
We
a
don't
loaded
have
gun,
anything with us.
and those who dig their own grave.
Come out.
Like fireflies until everything burns to ashes!
Normally
Grace
I'd wait
and
to use
elegance.
Firefly standard, but in this rare case, I think we can avoid
Set
that.
the seas ablaze! Fight to live!
Don't worry, this one's on me. Bring it on.
Ultimate
Set
goal here
the
is really going to be to
seas
take this guy
ablaze!
out. I don't know that we're going to get to before he runs away, but I would hope so. Ooh! That was new. Converts the toughness reduction into super break damage. That's helpful for Firefly. And everybody, honestly. Most of them will gain or lose HP at some point, so let's do that. Okay, Firefly heals HP a lot, but she doesn't always get hit. But it is a 3-star, so if I had to switch it up, we could. That is one of the rare downsides of actually having a healer with you, is nobody ends up dead. let's see. No DOT. Honestly, none of these are helpful. We're gonna go with this one and we'll have to replace it at some point here. Hey, Mr. Jabal the Rabbit. Radish. Glad to see you again. Congratulations on discovering the hidden stage of the Pixel world. The hidden stage will make you question your life choices. Now you have no other means to cross the rapid stream, and there are 3 massive piranhas before you. You can only bet your life on a piranha that appears to be the friendliest, and jump into its stomach to let it carry you across the river. Of course, you might perish in its belly if you make the wrong choice. Oh dear. Okay. Let's see. You know what? Let's enhance blessings. That's just generally helpful, and I don't really want any more equations to fill up right now. Wealth or combat? I don't really want wealth. I kind of want the opposite of wealth. Otherwise my cosmic fragments I'm worried they might get too high. Let's just go fight some guys.
Strange aura. Retribution!
Existence is unity. Some value, I suppose.
Waiting in line for a bullet? Bring it on! Time's up! Sam in position. Attack!
Until everything burns to ashes! Fight to live!
Nice, everybody here
Set
actually
the
is
seas
decently low
ablaze!
and breaking back, which means that they will die easier to firefly attacks. You, of course, don't. 'Cause that
Fight
would be
to
silly.
live!
So we're gonna end our looping here, but that's okay.
All of you stand still.
Literally just kicks them. Like, there's not even a point in using his skill,
This is more than a battle.
which is so
Set the
sad because
seas
the skill makes me
ablaze!
happy to use, but like, there's literally no
Fight
point.
to live!
Ooh. That was some big damage. Alright, increase crit rate. You know what? 4 energy is so helpful because if we lose Firefly in her alt mode, getting it back as quickly as possible will be the savior of this team. Being healed by an ally, characters restoring extra. Yeah, I think that's a decent way to go. Extra HP healing gives us extra shielding, gives us extra attack boost, etc., etc. So use their skill. Yeah, no frozen enemies. Let's do the ion thruster sword. That pairs pretty well with Firefly. Okay, let's do an encounter. We might find something new again. Last time we did. Looks like no luck. That's okay. Ooh. Alright. I see.
Eternal.
Very unhelpful that none of you have weaknesses. I'm not a fan of that. That's okay. We're gonna figure it out.
Joining the battle.
Step up, let's see ya.
Because the point is not to break your weaknesses, it's to make you happy.
Some value, I suppose.
Alright, so you, and then Firefly can hit over here.
Sam in position.
Blue Hill got to go again. That's fun.
In the mood for another beating?
Oh, I see the problem here. That is so
Stay away.
I'm trying. Let me actually take a turn, please.
All of you stand
Okay, so you
still.
have to get 3 of them at the same time.
Joining the battle.
Then Essentially 3 in a row is what it looks like. Okay. Gotcha, gotcha. Nice. We'll just let everybody heal all the time. And increase their defense. Oh, nice. Very helpful. And continue healing when Dewdrop ruptures. Perfect. We'll just heal. We will just be abundance humans today. Okay, that's worth it. Oh. Well, we'll be fine.
Oh,
Probably.
existence is unity. Every petal in life, all will be swept away by the wind.
The redemption.
Attack detected.
Judgment is here.
Waiting in line for a bullet? Bring it on! Those with a loaded gun, those who dig their own grave. Initiate cleanup. Detonate!
Until everything burns to ashes! Set the seas ablaze!
Life's like a good, my friends. Indulge
This will
yourselves!
help everybody heal every time they attack, at least for the next little bit, which will be helpful. That boosts everybody's attack in general, plus that
All
thing.
you stand still.
I think this is probably the single most aggressive team comp and blessing comp I've had yet, because my goodness, there is just...
Danger ahead. Ready yourself.
We got something. Ooh, upgrades to some of our healing. Whoa! Nice. Very helpful. I honestly don't think I want to override anything, but we'll enhance and then move on with our lives. Alright, distributed damage. Perfect. And then... let's see, are there any hunt blessings that would help? Yeah, let's do this one. And just generally advance action forward. Very helpful. Perfect. And I was right that I would not need any
Firefly Type 4. Activate!
Oh,
Okay.
existence is unity.
Support.
There's more to life.
Joining the battle.
Hit.
Every petal in life, all will be swept away by the wind.
Alright, Firefly. Let's...
Attack!
Until everything burns to ashes!
I'm hoping she'll be able to just completely take out...
Set
yeah,
the seas
somebody's
ablaze!
perfect.
Fight to
And
live!
that way...
Don't worry, this one's on me. Let's duel!
let's do that and lead him into
There's your
the
reward.
should take out most of the rest of it. Okay, maybe not all the rest of it, but I don't
Every
know.
petal in life's garden, all will be swept away by the wind.
There's no reasoning with you bunch anymore. Those with a loaded gun, those who dig their own grave.
Life's like a good
Gallagher
brew.
hit.
Full body, my
Ooh.
friends.
We're gonna get some solid
Indulge yourselves!
delightful. And honestly, no, I want to leave that one for
It ain't
Firefly.
over.
She's next.
This is more than a battle. Set the seas ablaze! I will claim victory for my fight
Her
to
weakness.
live!
help her action switch. Hold on. You...
All of you stand still. Bring it on. Time's up.
Ooh, there it is. That little flower does so much damage. It's so nice to have. Turn begins when critical boosts. Ah, this is the OP blessing for Firefly. Especially when they're little add-on enemies.
Full of supplies.
What else have we
A
got?
rare find.
Well, those are all useless. Let's find something better. Shall we? What can we get? After a character attacks and deals ultimate damage with the highest max HP. That actually is somewhat helpful. Let's do that one. There's a couple of Erudition blessings that are helpful enough to me. They deal additional damage for every attack. Yeah, alright. Firefly attacks multiple people. Perfect. We'll go with that. And then let's go to a store domain. We can buy another blessing, hopefully. Plus, that way we can get rid of some more credits because, you know, we're getting close to that 750. And regen some skills. Always good. Open the blessing store. Let's get this one. Brain in the vat. Breaking the enemy's weak discharges it. Delightful. Are there any of these that are helpful? Character defeats, restores HP. Sounds like right up our alley. And increasing crit damage, we will always take increased crit damage. See if there's any relics that you've got that are fun. Or curious, my bad. One random weighted curio. We'll take that, we don't have it yet, so we'll help. Ooh, fire characters. Perfect. What a helpful little gift. Let's go do an occurrence domain. Ooh, we got something new. How delightful. Ooh, Yoshi. Three blessings of 1 star, 2 star rare. I suppose we must do this one. I don't like it though. I don't like it at all. Okay, immediately restore by 1%. Helpful. Although we maybe should have gone with the break effect one. Consume their energy. Perfect. It's called the not die method. Annoying. But okay. Very well. I don't think we lost any of our things. We have more than enough abundance, so at least there's that. And we should be going up on a boss, which is perfect, because this has been a long exploration in comparison. So I'm thinking I don't really want to change any of my blessings, but we're just gonna grab some other random things and then be done. And we can always enhance, of course, because you gotta. But I think it's worth doing this one and this one, because that base weakness break is gonna be a 10 out of 10 for Firefly and Boo.
Danger ahead. Ready yourself.
Probably mostly Firefly in this case.
Sound linger.
Locked and loaded.
Firefly Type 4.
We will
Activate.
A mere pawn.
Eternal.
Initiate cleanup.
Detonate!
Until everything burns to
And
ashes!
I mean, she doesn't, technically speaking, even need
Set the seas ablaze!
for me to do a base attack there, but since we're already, like, playing as her, it makes more sense to just
Fight
do
to
it.
live!
And we'll get an extra turn out of her in a single round.
This is more than a battle.
Which, for a character
Set
who already
the
takes
seas
as many turns in a round as she's about to,
Pawn.
because every time she defeats somebody, which is every time she gets another turn. Like I said, that's in OP action for Firefly.
Set the seas ablaze!
So we're just gonna run her around
Fight
loop
to
her
live!
until we can't
Time
anymore,
to suffer.
which we
Remember
hear.
to aim for the heart.
But honestly, after a certain point, it doesn't matter because she's gonna be first on our lineup again. Also, we're not taking hardly any damage, just based on our
Haven't eaten yet.
current blessings and setup.
Set
So
the seas ablaze! A mere pawn.
we're just gonna go around in circles.
Firefly Type 4 in position. Set the seas ablaze!
Now, mind you, if she still consumes skill points, we'd be in trouble here. But since she doesn't,
Fight to live!
we're just gonna go and go and go until they physically stop us.
Set the seas
At
ablaze!
some point, I'm sure,
Pawn.
but not yet.
This is more than a battle.
Okay, I think we go here.
Fight to
We're gonna
live!
kind of target the side enemies because
to
hopefully we can
suffer.
kill one of them, although it doesn't look like we're gonna be successful, so. Somebody else is gonna go, but I'm hoping we can recharge Blue Hill's skill. He just is not getting any energy back from
Attack
this.
detected.
Very unfortunate. Oh well.
Some value, I suppose. Every petal and all will be swept away by the wind.
Okay.
Let's duel. There's your reward.
That's all you got.
There's no reason to those with a loaded gun and those who dig their own grave.
Real hard, and then actually we can do
There's
this
no reason
again.
those with a loaded gun
I'm gonna
and
try and take
those
out
who
as
dig their
much
own
as
grave.
possible. Even though his sprint doesn't necessarily do a ton. Ooh, there we go. I was waiting
Nice,
for
like
that.
a good brew, my friends.
Gallagher, and then
Indulge yourself!
Every petal in life, all will be swept away by the wind.
Always helpful. See, there's not really anyone with fire. Oh, I guess there's him. Nice job. Alright, so she should
Set
take out
the
him on
seas
this side.
ablaze!
And then we'll go over here.
Fight to live!
Grace and elegance.
All of you stand still.
Okay.
Bring it on.
I don't think he'll quite
Time's
take
up.
him out, but he'll
Don't
certainly
worry,
get
this one's on me. Let's
between
duel.
these 2 turns he should get.
There's your reward.
Oof, not as close as I thought.
Set the
That's
seas ablaze!
I'm not really
Time to
concerned
suffer.
about losing
Enjoying
this one,
yourself?
considering we're all almost entirely full here. And also that keeps happening.
Every victory is hard won.
If you say so, dear. That one kind of wasn't, but it is rare that I get that lucky with my pulls. We're so concentrated on abundance and hunt blessings. This is probably one of my better runs ever, I think. So let me just save the data as just a massive heal file because you know we're gonna need it. And then we'll head on back. Alright, well, I do believe I'm gonna just claim my rewards and then probably call it good for tonight. Thank you very much for joining me. It's great having you along. If you enjoyed the video, please, please, please give it a like. And if you really enjoyed it and want to see more similar content, you can check out my Twitch under Mikite as well, or you can subscribe to see more videos. I post recordings of streamed content as well as new additional unique content onto my YouTube page. So if you're interested, feel free to check it out. And I also post here in particular when I'm going to be out of town and can't live stream. So if any of that sounds good to you, please hit that subscribe button. And I hope you have an excellent day.